let's start with Windows. We have 10 hashes, okay, 100 points here for this challenge. And if you access the solution guide window, you will find a link to this YouTube video where they show you how can you complete the challenge, okay? So I suggest you take some time and watch this video, okay? This challenge is also introducing us to this new tool, Upcrack, okay? And the challenge is providing us with two links, one to download and install Upcrack, and the other one is a special word list, okay? So it looks like this is kind of like a dictionary type attack, okay? Similar to what we did with RockU, okay? So it says that we can load hashes individually, or we can load a file with a lot of hashes. Okay, interesting. So what else do we have in this solution guide? So this tool Upcrack, okay, it works with rainbow tables, okay? And if you remember when we were using Hashcat before, right? We had a file with passwords, right? Plain text passwords. And then Hashcat was calculating the MD5 hash for these passwords, right? So that's why sometimes it takes a little bit longer to get the results, right? But a rainbow table is, I would say, more efficient because the rainbow table contains the hashes, okay? So you have the password, the plain text password, and also the hash in this rainbow table. So that's how Upcrack works. Okay, it uses rainbow tables with pre-calculated hashes. So it just takes it just makes a comparison between hashes. Okay, so it's more efficient. It doesn't take that long to crack a password. Okay, but it's very interesting that you read a little bit more about rainbow tables and how can you use it. Okay. Even though the challenge is giving us a link, it's providing us with a link to download Upcrack and install it. Okay, I guess there are two installers, one for Linux, one for Windows. But if you're using Kali Linux, okay, this tool is pre-installed in the last versions of Kali Linux. Okay, so that's what we are going to do. Okay, we are going to use this tool. However, even though the tool is pre-installed, the issue is that we need to install the word list, okay? So according to the challenge, the solution guide for the challenge, it says that we are going to use XP special word list, okay? So if you use the link that is in the solution guide, it will take you to this website, okay? So what we need to do is download all these files, okay? Especially the ones that says table 0, 1, 2, and 3, and there are 3 files for each table, .start, .index, and .bin, okay? So that's what we need to do. So let's go to Kali. Here's the NCL website, okay? We are going to password cracking. Oops. Password cracking. And then we select the challenge that we need to complete. It's going to be Windows. Okay, so here on the right side of your screen, you can see all the hashes. There are 10 of them. And here's the solution guide where you can find the link, okay, to the YouTube video, the link to Upcrack, and also the link to download the rainbow tables for Upcrack. Okay, the XP special word list tables. Okay, so if we go to applications in Kali, then you go to password attacks, and here's where you can find Upcrack. Okay, so let's click on this one. So this is the tool that we are going to use. Okay, and if you click on tables, you can see that none of them are installed. Okay, all of them has the red circle here. Okay, so we need to install this word list. Okay, so if you go to this link here, XP special word list, you will see that they have multiple rainbow tables, and the one that you need to use is this one. Okay, so if you open this in a new tab, here's where you have all the files that you need to download. Okay, at the end you have the ND5 sum check. Okay, so you can validate that whatever file you download is the right file. Okay, so it will take, as you can see, it's like around 8 gigabytes of data. So it will take a little bit to download on your computer. I already downloaded, so I'll go to Upcrack here. Let me show you where are my files. See if I open a folder. In this folder here, I downloaded all the files. Okay, there are 4, 7, 5, 12 files. Okay, table 0, 1, 2, and 3, 3 files per table. Okay, so this is the folder that I'm going to use to install my word list. So again, you open Upcrack, you go to tables, then you click on XP special. Okay, and then you click on install, and it will ask you to select the directory which contains the tables. So if I go to here, Upcrack, this is the folder. Oh, the window is yeah, the open the open button was here. Okay, so I select Upcrack and then click on open. Okay, and then you need to click on install. What? Okay, so I already selected this is the directory. It's inactive, so we need to enable this. I guess if it is green, it's okay, right? Okay, so let's see. Maybe when I click crack, it activates or enables the table. Okay, so let's leave it like this. Now we are going to, we need to create a file with our hashes. Okay, so you can open a terminal and you can do nano space this is Upcrack. Yeah, let's call this file upcrack challenge.txt. So that's when you can create your file with hashes. Okay, so I already copied nine of them, so I just need to add the last one, which is this one. Copy. Put it here at the. Okay, this is the last one. So you need to copy and paste all of them. Control X. Yes, so we save the changes, hit enter. That's it. So we have our file ready. Okay, so let's go to Upcrack again. We are going to load. Okay, you can do a single hash file. Okay, so I will do a file and I'll click this one, click on open. So here you can see all my hashes. Okay, and then there are two types of hashes here, LM and NT. Okay, that's why in the file, I mean, when you see the structure of this hash, there is a column. Okay, it's like separating or splitting the entire hash in two. It has two hashes. Okay, so let's go to Upcrack. Okay, and then so you can see the 10 hashes there. Okay, 3, 6, 9. Yeah, 10. 3, 6, 9, 10. And then you just click on crack. Yeah, so it activates the table. Okay. So what Opera is going to do is load all the tables in your RAM, so they can it start comparing, every hash with the information provided in the table. Okay, it's been 15 minutes so far, almost 16 minutes, and we have found 9 out of 10 passwords. And yep, it just finished. Yay! So let me show you here. So in this column, you can see, in these 2 columns, you can see the LM password. I mean the password for the LM hash. And in the last column, you can see the password for the NT hash. Okay, so we will use the last column. I think it's in order. Yeah, so let's just do this. Let's go here. How can I copy this? Maybe we can save this. Yeah, let's save this output to a file. Yeah, here in home is okay. Let's put a name. LM and NT passwords. Click on save. If we open Yep, here are the passwords. So let me put this here. Yeah, and again, it's in order. Yep. So let me move this window, the web browser window here. Okay, let's put the password here. Yeah, so it's easier just to copy and paste. Okay, first one. Let's see how. Yep. Okay, third one. That's one. Okay, that's one. It's gonna be now for C8. This one. This one. Okay. 2 more. Last one. Yep, we did it. Yay. So this is how you can use Upcrack to get the passwords for these 10 hashes. Okay. Things to review about this challenge is, remember how in the previous challenges that we were reviewing last week, we only have 1 hash, but this one, as you can see, there are 2 hashes that are, separated by this column character. So we will see later how when you dump hashes, okay, uh, from a computer, usually there is more than one hash. Um, so they are separated by a column character. Okay, and remember that um, Opcrab works with rainbow tables. Okay, so it's a table that contains not only the plain text password, but also the the pre-computed hash. Okay, so it's basically what Opcrash is. I'm sorry, what Opcrack is basically doing is just comparing, hashes. It's not calculating the hash because the hash is pre-calculated and is part of the rainbow table. Okay, that's the difference maybe between this tool and Hashcat. Okay, nice. So that's it. We completed this challenge. Okay, and then let's move on to the next challenge, law and order. Okay, we have 5 hashes, and this one is a hard challenge. Interesting. It says we have a hint here in the prompt. It says it appears that they are based of law and order SVU episodes and end in 2 digits. Okay, so if you go to the solution guide again, they provide you with a link to this YouTube video where they show you how can you start, how can you complete this challenge. Okay, and there is also for this challenge they recommend you use Hashcat again. Okay, and the difference is that we are going to use, we are using a mask again. Okay, but this time the mask, it's not a string, we are using a file. Okay, so we are using a file with, the mask is going to be part of the mask. Is the first part of the mask is the name of the episode, and then the last part of the mask is 2 digits. Okay, so what we are going to do is use Hashcat. Okay, the type of hash, remember M0 means MD5, but if you want you can check if the hash that you have in this challenge, these ones, you can, remember, you can go to online hash analyzer and you can double check if this is actually an MD5 hash. Okay, and this is new because we have used attack mode 0 and 3, so we will check in a little bit what is the meaning of the number 6. Okay, here it says, yeah, MD5 hash dash M0, and the attack mode 6 indicates a hybrid attack. Interesting. So why hybrid is because if you can see in this command, after the attack mode 6, you are using the hash.txt file, okay, which is basically the same as this one. So, and also, so this file contains only hashes, and then you have here svu.txt, which contains, this is the mask. This file plus these 2 digits. This is the mask. Okay. So let's see. We will check the description for hybrid, but which is interesting is that this at the end of this command it has 2 components, like the same file with hashes, and then the mask that is made of this file. The first part of the password, and then the last 2 digits that we're adding here at the end. Okay, and if you access the video, the challenge provides you with a link to a Wikipedia link. Yeah, the challenge is providing you with a Wikipedia link that shows you tables with all the names, and in the YouTube video, the person that is explaining to you how to solve the challenge is copy and pasting. But I didn't want to copy and paste everything because there are a lot of seasons. Okay, so I was looking for a list. Okay, and I found this GitHub repo. that you can use. Okay, here is the link. You can download this file, okay, and it contains all the names for the episodes, okay. I mean, not all of them, but at least the names that that you can use to get the password for this challenge, okay. Okay, so I think that's it. Yeah, so let's go to Kali. Okay, let me close this. Let's go to the next challenge. Okay, so here you can see the hashes. Okay, and here's the solution guide. Here's where you can access, the YouTube video. You have the links to Hashcat. If we have already used Hashcat before in previous challenges, but if you still want to learn or review what is Hashcat, how does Hashcat work, etc., you can access this link. And here's the link. When you click on this one, here's the link to the list of episodes, okay, because we need the episodes names for this challenge. Okay, so this is the command. Okay, so first things first is let's create a file with all these hashes. Okay, and I already created one here. I think it's this one. Yeah. So here's the file. Okay, and it contains the 5 hashes here. I just copy and pasted them. Okay, so I have the file for the hashes. So technically I have this one. Instead of hash.txt, right, I'm using law and order hashes -hashes.txt. Okay, and then I need a file with all the episodes names. So this is the GitHub repo that I was mentioning before. And so the repo is AIS047, and they have cybersec-public. And here's where you can find the txt file. Okay, and there is an option here. If you click on raw, it will open the this information in another tab where you can copy and paste. Okay, or what you can do is just click on this option that says download raw file. Okay, so this is how I got this file here: law and order SVU episode titles. Okay, .txt. So if we open this file, you can see that you have it's like a 465 names. Okay, cool. So we have the 2 files. Okay, let's go back here to. We have the instead of hash.txt. Remember, I'm using law and order hashes -hashes.txt. Whatever name you use for your file, you just need to update this part of the command. And then instead of svu.txt, okay, that contains the name of the episodes, I'm using this one that I downloaded from this GitHub repo. Okay, cool. So let's open the terminal. Okay, and first I would like to know a little bit more of the attack mode 6. Okay, let's open the help menu for Hashcat and let's go and check attack mode 6. Okay, so here's the description. Why is it hybrid? So hybrid means there are 2 options for this, actually, 6 and 7. We are using 6 for this challenge, and you are combining, a word list with a mask. Okay, so that's why we are using attack mode 6. We are combining a word list with a mask. So what is the word list? Let me go here. We are combining, this is the word list that contains all the episode names, right? And the mask will be like the other part of the mask will be the 2 digits at the end. Okay, cool. So let's go to the terminal. Okay, let me increase the size of this. Let me clear this. Oops. Okay, so just double checking that I have the files. Yeah, we have the hashes and we have the episode titles. Okay, so this is the command that you need to run. Hashcat, you file with hashes. Okay, dash M0 because the hash that we have. The hashes that we have for this challenge, they are MD5 hashes. Attack mode 6, okay, because we are using a word list, which is the titles, and then the mask, which is the 2 digits, right? So Hashcat will start creating passwords, based on these 2 components: the name of the episodes and 2 digits. It could be 00 or 01 all the way to 999. Okay. I didn't use the hashes file here. Okay. So let's see how it goes. It's a little bit different from the solution guide, but it makes sense, based on the previous challenges that we have completed using Hashcat. We only need the file and the the 2 digits at the end. Okay, so let's run this. Oh my god, I forgot. I'm sorry. Remember last time we got a similar error? Is because I already ran this command, so I already got the hashes. So the passwords are already part of the pod file for Hashcat. So I just need to rerun this. But at the end, I need to do pod file. You don't need to run this because you're going to run this for the first time. But I need to add the disable. Okay. So we just need to wait now for Hashcat to process all the hashes and see if some of them match our hashes. Okay, so let's see. Yep, we found the 5 passwords here. Okay, so let me reduce the size of this. Let me put it here. Let's go to the website. Yep. Okay. So first one, 64. Ooh. Yeah, 64 is this one. Copy. Yay. ABE, yeah, ABE. Copy. 1E16. Last one. Oops. I always forget that I don't need to use the Control C here, the Command C option. Copy selection. Okay, 3DD9, the first one. 222. And 0A03 is this one. Okay. Yay, we did it. Okay, so we I didn't use the same names for my files, and then the other difference with my solution is that I need to double check this, honestly. I don't know why they use the hashcat txt file again. I don't know if this is part of this is probably the schema for the attack mode 6, but I didn't use this the name of my file here. Okay, and that's it. We completed 2 more challenges. Okay, Windows and Law and Order.